Good evening, everybody. This is C Temptation, right here again, coming at you with another video of Chicago Talk. Tonight I'm going to be addressing a whole different topic. I'm going to be talking about the difference between Obamacare versus Trumpcare. Now, excuse me. Now, this information that I'm going to present to you is not anything solid or conclusive. Because it's still speculation and it's still got to go through the House first before they could approve it. Now, personally, when you're speaking about as far as the Trump care and the way this economy is nowadays, and jobs are higher nowadays, I don't see that them replacing that Obamacare with Trump care. I don't see that's going to work though, because basically what it's going to do though is going to eliminate the seniors, because their premiums are going to be higher, and they're going to eliminate the Medicaid recipients. So I did do some research and I got information far as differentiating the difference, and that way you can come to your own conclusion. Okay. Now the difference is as far as the mandate section of Obamacare. Let's start with that. Now, my notes, it says that with Obamacare, coverage is affordable, nationwide, and is required by all citizens to be covered. Okay. Versus with Trump care, it's continued coverage. Now, check this out, people. And I was kind of shocked when I read this. Continue coverage, fail to keep coverage, and you will pay 30% more in premiums per month. People can't afford that nowadays, especially, people, the middle class and the poor people. They're struggling. They're making on the average job nowadays, they're making anywhere, say, between like $8 to $10, maybe 12, $13. They can't afford that. People are so worried about putting food on the table and providing for their families. Okay, let's go to the next section where it covers age ratio. Okay. Obamacare wasn't permitted to change people of an older demographic more than 3 times as much as a younger ratio, 3 to 1. Now, this is the difference as far as with Trump care. Now, under ASCA, which is American Healthcare Act, the age ratio may be 5.1. Carriers can they can charge 5 times more for insurance than a person of a younger demographic. That's crazy. And I hope and pray they don't pass this, because this ain't gonna work. Now let's talk about far as the Medicaid recipients. Now with Obamacare, current Medicaid funding is based upon an open-ending matching system, meaning the government guarantees at least $1 for every dollar spent by the state. Now, how is it effective as far as Trump care? Trump has rolled back the Medicaid expansion, meaning that fewer people will qualify for Medicaid assistance. And that shell tells me right there that he's trying to eliminate Medicaid. And for people, and especially for young women that are pregnant and have kids, that's not going to fly. All right, let's cover cost assistance as far as Obamacare. People who earn up to 4 times the federal poverty line can get cost assistance to buy insurance on the marketplace. 85% of people who sign up will qualify. Okay, let's look at Trump care. Trump care provides tax credits to people who need help paying for their insurance. Now, this assistance is based off their age and not their income. Man, really? Okay, let's talk about prescription drugs. Now, this is interesting. Now, there has been bipartisan support for overseas drug and importation. As it stands, there are no provisions in the ACA that specifically addresses the prescription drugs, or address this issue rather. Okay, now as far as with Trump, he did discuss the idea of people to purchase prescription drugs from foreign countries he believes will lower costs. Now, my thing with this particular category with prescription drugs, Trump, how in the world are you talking about, it may lower costs if we purchase prescription drugs overseas, and you just done kicked off a war though overseas? I mean, does that make sense to you? To me, it doesn't. So after making this comparison between Obamacare and Trumpcare, I don't think there's no comparison, because the way he has that set up, that's basically is going to cover for people. He's basically all about looking out for the wealth. He's not really caring about, far as the middle class people and the poor people. And, my whole thing with this healthcare issue, and I said this when Obama first came out with Obamacare, those officials need to come up with adequate jobs first. Once people have stable income and adequate jobs, then guess what? Then they could be able to provide and afford affordable health care. But that's the key thing first, is to have jobs first. Once you have jobs in line, then healthcare, that would be automatic. And I just don't, and I just hope and pray that Congress doesn't pass this, because I don't see it personally. And I really feel sorry, and this is another thing I want to bring up. I really feel sorry for the citizens who has pre-existing conditions. And then when you talk about pre-existing conditions in terms of what Trumpcare is concerned, that's going to cause, premiums to increase, and that depends on their state, because every state law is different. But as a whole, if people with pre-existing conditions try to get covered on the Trumpcare, they're going to spend 5 times as more, or maybe more than that. I'm not sure. But hopefully, though, that Congress or the House of Representatives will not pass this, though, because I just don't see it. That's just too much. And basically, the purpose of Trumpcare is just basically they're making money off of people's illnesses. And no. My thing is, like I said, with Donald Trump is concerned, he needs to understand that this is not just a business. You are running a country, and the country is about the people and for the people. So you really need to take this into reconsideration on this. So that's the information I wanted to bring tonight, though, as far as the difference between Obamacare versus Trumpcare. So leave your comments on the bottom. If you like this video, click like, and it won't cost you a dime to subscribe. And I want to thank all of my new subscribers, and we definitely are increasing, and I am so happy about it. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. But leave your comments, click like, subscribe. If you want to reach out to me directly, you can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, or if you want to send me an email, you can email me at charris7102@gmail.com. So I'm about to get ready to end this video because I'm pretty tired, and it's been a very long day with me. And I want to say namaste, peace be unto you, and everybody have a spectacular night. Take care.